Hello and welcome to what's probably going to be one of the only streams I'm doing for a while, except for maybe putting up some other ones to do some other. My life has gotten complex and I don't like it. Hi, my name is Charlie. I'm a non-binary sci-fi writer, and I am not alone. I am joined by my husband, Brian.
Hello.
The man that I feel every week even more is just a brother from another mother, Tom.
Hello.
And the feminist writer who is taking the internet by storm, Megan McCarthy.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, it am here.
It am here.
It am here.
What's happening?
How is everyone today?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I am due.
I am lamp. Oh, it has been an interesting week, but I do need to record some kind of an announcement video just to be like, "Hi everybody, I'm not dead," because I have not been on YouTube for a while now, and because of schedule, I will not be doing a lot of stuff on YouTube for a while longer.
For some reason, I just want to say the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain.
On the plane. Where? In Spain.
You have no idea how many times I've made him watch My Fair Lady. I have a deep love for My Fair Lady, but mainly because Eliza Doolittle is life.
Yes.
And I say it every year, and then we don't do anything. But I do think that on the 20th of May, we should proclaim an Eliza Doolittle Day.
I'm putting it in the calendar.
And all the kingdoms
There
shall
you go.
celebrate the glory of you, and everything you want and wish we gladly shall do. I don't know exactly what we will do for Eliza Doolittle Day, but
Should do something.
we should do
Something
something.
amazing.
Ooh, and it's a Saturday.
Ooh. It's too bad we can't do joint charity streams.
Mhm.
Or like if I started a charity stream on here, whatever money this stream raises is just on the stream. Like we can't carry it over. Like to do like a hand it off just here to there to there to there. You know?
Yeah.
Because that would be a really fun thing to do. If there could be games, and Gloria usually does Self-Care Saturday, so we get some people to do games earlier in the day, then hand off over to Self-Care Saturday, then maybe hand back over to some more games, and just like have a big thing of it. But
that would be fun.
What? Lyrics.
I just don't know. It would be a really nice feature, though.
Je ne sais pas.
To do a true relay, charity relay.
Yeah. Because it's for charities, so
the recipient doesn't change.
Yeah, the recipient doesn't change, and to be able to have some kind of a system where we could hand that off would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially since it's charity, and one thing they note is people do tend with charity stuff to want to join in, not to begin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being very domestic right now. I'm literally running around and lighting all the fires and putting fuel in the lamps.
Yay.
You know, because guests are coming.
I have a problem that if the fires aren't going, it's like I failed in life somehow.
I can't say anything. I was lighting the fires around the what do you call it?
Hot tub.
Yeah.
I am happy with how the bathhouse came out.
Yeah, we need to go hang out in the bathhouse soon.
I just don't want to answer the call of Hugin.
I will be joining you all here in a moment for the
Just don't
bathhouse.
trust that curve.
I'm trying to put up this last workbench that doesn't want to.
Oh, you ever watch the documentaries on YouTube from Defunct Land?
Yes.
You've seen, I think, the latest one on the Disney Channel theme.
No, I have not seen that one yet.
I mean, as usual, it's an interesting one. And the real spoiler is he does track down the answers and the people involved. But it is also interesting of like how do channels work? What he ends up getting a lot of behind the scenes on.
Oh, look at the baby.
Yeah, there's a whole mess of babies up over the hill. I got confused because I thought maybe I wasn't breeding them correctly and it wasn't working. And then I went over the hill and I saw all of them, all the babies. They basically spread out. They ran like really far off.
I would say, are they being ejected with force from the
That's a probability
from the
too.
creches?
That's a probability. There's a good chance of that. I'll bring this one back. I thought this was happy. There's no mosquitoes. There's mosquito. Boop. Yes, Happy loves me. Happy's trying to avoid being happy. Now get back over here and continue your breeding. I haven't tried it like this where I have, usually I have a full fenced in enclosure, and this time I'm trying a more free range version. It is interesting, to put it lightly, and I'm stuck in Luck's butt.
Luck's butt.
I mean,
Luck's
as long
butt.
as they can pop out.
Yeah, right? I need to fix this.
Don't forget the saddle.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to forget the saddle, and then Happy's going to wander off, and then I'll really be in trouble. Hey, you. Yes, I'm glad you two are happy. And that you're going to shoot out another little baby Lux.
A bookish obsession is here, but it's going to be mute because talking is too much today. Oh, sorry to hear that, bookish obsession, but
yeah,
glad to have you here anyways.
Glad to have you here. Hopefully you can enjoy the shenanigans.
Mr. Spence says, so that doesn't exist, but we could set something up to almost look like that. I don't know what that's in reference to.
I'm not sure either.
To the charity thing.
Ah, okay.
What is that hissing in the background?
That's a faucet. It's got a lot of water pressure in it. Yeah.
Spence says Noah's been fully inspired and we're probably going to start sending out emails soon and making plans. A Bookish Obsession says, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm tired, not physically and not entirely mentally, but it's just like talking is just, I just can't words today. I get it. That makes sense.
It can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just like words are too much of a thing. And
Mr. Spence says, basically get like 10 creators or more, select a charity, and then schedule hop from one raid to the next.
yeah.
I mean, that would be one thing to do for Eliza Doolittle Day.
And Spence says, words are hard. Spelled WERDS.
Oh gosh.
RHARDE.
Like the other day when I tried to spell Colonel.
How do you spell it?
Oh, Coronel. That's what I ended up spelling was Coronel instead of Colonel.
That's funny.
Yeah. I was teased quite a bit for it. Just like, okay.
At least you didn't spell it KERNAL.
It was in like a kernel of knowledge. Yeah. I knew it was a C. Like I knew there's C's. I knew there was O's in it and stuff, but R, there was L's, but it's like I don't know. There were letters and such, but exact arrangement and number of which ones, that's where I was really at a loss. I still only see these 3 named ones. Except for this one's named Lux, so this is obviously a new one. So where'd the other one go? Is one hiding behind the other? I figured I'd at least have 4 of them now. There's Lucky and there's Happy. Well, everyone, whoa! Does anyone have to name the next Lux?
Mr. Spence says, spell it the American Armed Forces way, LOL.
I feel like maybe I should name this one Colonel. As in KERNAL.
AL, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
do that.
Colonel.
No, wait, that one's Doe.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Well, Doe.
Well,
the next one. It's just more like Doe.
Yeah, I know.
They pushed me off. Into the field I go. Okay, so I guess next time when I come back, we'll name one Colonel. Because none of them have matured enough yet.
My first thought when you're saying KR, spelling it was like,
Colonel.
Is that the Mortal Kombat way of spelling?
Too bad there's not enough room to spell out Colonel Sanders, but then spell it like Colonel Cinders or something like that.
So I guess I should name one of them Chicken. I can at least name one Chicken.
Or name one Nuggies.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Chicken, we got Nuggies, and we got Colonel. Right there, all in Chicken. Oh, Chicken? Okay. I'll have you spell that one, though.
A Bookish Obsession says, this might sound bad, but the best way I can describe it is I'm existing too much today.
Yeah.
You have the...
I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, there's where it went. Well, I'll just leave it there for now. That's all supposed to be food. And, there's headlamp. I need arrows.
Mr. Spence says, I get that.
Yeah. Very quiet. I'm causing mischief.
I just thought you were hunting wabbits.
No, I just pushed you through a portal. I'm not sure which one it was. It's like, just, mischief managed. Oh my. Yeah. I didn't know that needed to be a thing today, but apparently it was.
Mr. Spence says, "Oh my."
Is it hot tub time?
Mr. Spence says, "Oh hey, Mark." I don't understand that, but I said it. Oh, we lost Charlie.
Oh no. Ow. Ooh. You working bread?
Yep.
Okay, I'll work sausages.
Mr. Spence says, "I can't donate this week, but I will next." Oh, the head dropped.
Yeah. It did. There we go. Okay. Do. Sausages. Don't look how they're made. I mean, the inner contents aren't bad. It might be kind of herbaceous and a little tasty. It's the casings. That's the
Yeah.
part we don't talk about, the casings. It's like Bruno. Oh, here you go.
I just watched on YouTube the Disney where they did the Hollywood Bowl or whatever for we talk about Bruno or whatever the movie is called, but that was the song that they were singing. I haven't actually seen the movie yet, but
Berries and flour.
it was cute.
None of that.
I mean, it's a good movie, and it definitely shows that part of the real secret of a good story is being willing to and this is just meta commentary on the actual story of being willing to change your story and your ideas for how you want to approach it. Because the original version would have gotten the same story across, but really would not have been the same enjoyment.
Yeah. Mr. Spence says, "We don't talk about Bruno, Megan, and that movie shows where your childhood trauma is."
Oops.
Versus the other Bruno movie.
Mind if I jump in
What is
for a
the
round?
other Bruno movie?
You know, the one with the fish monsters in Italy?
No, I can't say I do.
There's a Bruno in there too.
Yes. And that one's more of the did you always know you were queer as a child, but you didn't know how to tell anyone? this is the story for you.
I've got one more pie, but apparently the oven is full.
Did you miscount your pies?
Yeah, I actually didn't even count them.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I just made stuff.
I want to open my window, but I'm hesitant to do it because earlier there was a man out there just caterwauling, and I don't want to go through that again.
Sometimes there is just too much crazy outside.
It got the dogs going because they were like, "What is this noise? What is going on here? Must bark at it." And it was crazy.
It's our time to shine. There's a meme someone posted, just a web search, but it's truly the best question and response of, do dogs ever get tired of barking? And
No,
the top result is dogs do not get tired of barking.
that is for sure. They don't ever get like a hoarse voice from barking. Like they can go for hours. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm talking about you, princess.
Okay. What was... I think
Now I'm just thinking about Fievel Goes West and Cat R. Wall. You got to make the eye. Give him the crazy eye. Something else I've been enjoying lately in the, sometimes you just want something sweet and fun, is watching all of the Cars Tune Mater shorts. I especially like how every time Lightning chimes in with what happened next, it's like, what are you talking about? You were there. What?
Spence says Fievel Goes West is a goddamn masterpiece. And Mr. Spence says Cars 3 had no right to go that hard.
I mean, yeah, but Cars 3 was trying to compete with Toy Story 3.
Mm.
I think, they had to obviously be having a internal debate over who could, make the most tears in a movie theater.
Mr. Spence is trying. They did it.
No, who could do the most, though?
Mm.
And I think, again, that one just shows what's your childhood trauma, which one makes you cry more, Cars 3 or Toy Story 3?
Mr. Spence says, without you, no Schindler's Toy Box.
Yeah.
Whoa! What happened to the? Who broke the gate?
No.
Glad you caught it.
Yeah.
Watching you set up this gate is quite amusing.
It's
Early
Back and
entertained.
forth and back and forth and
it's not what I would call my best skill. Get out the way.
no, I'm gonna
Move,
stay right here.
wolf. Get out the way.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I'm hearing in my head too. God, you're as bad as other dogs. Get back inside.
You just wishing they were an alpaca. Why can't I find cloudberries?
Seriously, who destroyed this place? Oh, get back inside. Yeah, that's right. There's food inside. Go back. The log jam. You want to go back inside too now? Add Piggy.
Oh, it's a cute little piglet.
There we go.
Now walking me down the stairs. Although really, there's enough you call them Luxes over in Lux Valley that part of me is like, where's an abomination in the swamps when you want to just mess with them?
Yeah. I don't think he's anywhere near here that we could ride all the Luxes out and mess with them. Let's see. No. I mean, we could. Oh, that would be so wrong.
Oh no, I was just going to try to find an abomination out in the swamp and then have it chase me back to the Luxes.
Yeah. I mean, the swamp's right there.
Just there's none right now in the swamp. It's like it's really annoying.
So you probably could get one going.
Birdie in the hot tub.
Birdie in the hot tub.
Fine. What is it you want? Jump in. The water's nice and warm. Okay, Hugin.
Is it?
I like that you're wearing all your clothes in the
Just thinking about all the mistakes in life that led me here.
Mr. Spence says, I'm supposed to be like half awake.
Is that like a baby alarm awake?
Spence says, yeah, he's baby alarm awake, so I can zone out for a little bit and try and get some stuff done.
Yay.
Good
Little
teamwork.
break. Yeah. Need a little break. Little break
It's
time.
a Charlie. Welcome back.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Now the question of how many of these Luxes around here are tame?
Depends where here is.
You know, it's where you just were.
Oh.
It's just I've learned not to trust anything you set up.
Fair enough.
Good instinct.
You're getting there.
That's funny.
If it's a green bar, you're good. If it's not a green bar, then get real close and find out.
Picking cloudberries.
You gotta put stuff in these little places for them to get their energy back.
Yep. Yeah, I went out to Lux Village. I was like, I'll grab some more barley. And I realized, no, I won't. I will plant more barley. Can't pick what you don't plant.
Did you just slap your microphone?
Nope, I put a cup down, and apparently it sounded not good.
Sounded like you slapped your microphone.
Wouldn't be the first time today. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Why is there a pig outside the door?
There was some kind of gate issue.
The whole gate was missing.
Destruction.
Again?
The gate was broken down, and we barely had any stairs left. So there were some escapes. Yeah, you planted all the barley here. Or I planted all the barley up here.
Yep.
It's about getting close to ready to harvest.
Yay.
Little Lux calf butts.
Yeah. A bunch of calves around.
So did they break down some barriers or what? Because like the breeding pens are not functional anymore.
They're not pens in as much as they are nooks to encourage two of them to go in and feed. So that it will squish them in together and they will feed and breed.
I know the devs have threatened to break that.
Yeah, if it's like a full pen.
And I know they have actually taken some steps to do so. Because you should never feel comfortable in Valheim. And the fact their words not
quote of the devs. Yeah.
Both the devs, you should never feel comfortable or safe in Valheim. And they have said that they watch to see how people are playing the game and how they can interfere with those play patterns.
Must have a field day with me because I'm pretty random in quite a few things.
You know, normally I would be like, that's impossible. They would never watch us play. But according to Twitch, we're in the top 1% of Valheim streamers.
Yeah.
Which is weird to me.
Yeah.
Spence says, it's been so cold I haven't been able to go for my ideally daily walk, so I've been unable to let my mind wander and unwind. Headphones for chores is a poor substitute, but at least it at least registers, LOL. And then she says, weaponizing anxiety, the game.
Yes, it's called Don't Starve Together.
I just think that's anxiety, the game.
Yeah, anxiety or weaponized anxiety, the game.
I don't know if you like handwriting or not, but if I could Oprah out one of these remarkable tablets to you, it has actually been really good for my anxiety because I can be that inner 13-year-old girl that I've always been and just write in my secret diary all of my dark secrets. And which, by the way, is a thing that I did when I was a kid. I would write out these long journals and then take them out to the creek behind the house and burn them.
That is the most emo teenage thing you could do. Right there with a whispering well.
My mother and sister would read my journals. So I would write them to get things off my chest.
Yeah.
And then I would destroy them so they could not read them and use them against me.
Which is the funny thing when you go, oh, no, you're right. You are goth. And the emos copied you because they thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was.
Spence says, I want to kick your mom in the shins.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
What is the button that turns on and off auto? Harvest. Oh, there it is. Pick up, back on. That's just in case anybody does the dumb that I just did. That is the V key.
Okay, that's it. I was like, it's one of those keys that I don't hit very often.
Yeah.
And I keep wanting to say Z key, but I'm like, no, I hit Z all the time, and it's not C.
All of a sudden, I'm like, why can't I pick anything up?
Spence says, I'm also a mom who can get away with it. Oh, so I can get away with it.
Gloria and I have very simple rules about our opinions. It's don't make our mother and father look good. We will judge you for that.
That's fair enough.
We don't consider them good parents.
I mean, the greatest blessing that I have is that I was even worse of a writer as a child than I am as an adult. And because my sister actually found my diary and read aloud to her friends the account of my first encounter with a person that I was amorous with.
Ooh.
And luckily, I was very bad at describing everything, so they didn't know what it was about. They were unable to decipher.
We know there's feelings here, but what exactly is going on?
Also, it kind of helped that it was a queer relation experience, and they were trying to fit it into a cis heteronormative.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you freeze, you little thing?
It took me an entire week to realize what name Tom gave the portal. And I'm thoroughly amused and here for it.
What is it?
It's Wolf 359.
I shouldn't laugh. I feel like I should technically be like, Tom, you little bitch. But
what? You don't want to have the battle at Wolf 359?
Because everybody's fathers have died at Wolf 359. I died at Wolf 359. I was like, that's hilarious.
I will never, as somebody who used to learn as a Klingon, I'll never forget after that episode came out and all of the bad Kittimer jokes turned into Wolf 359 jokes.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness.
I hear a wolf.
Though it also makes me hear Barry in the back of my head telling his terrible
Klingon jokes.
light bulb jokes.
Yeah.
How many Klingons does it take to screw in a light bulb? 2, but it has to be a very big light bulb.
My favorite is, how many Ferengi does it take to screw in a light bulb? 0. There's no profit in it. Hey, come on out. Come on down in the hole. I put a wolf in the hole.
Yeah, take that. Beat him up. Beat him up.
Oh no.
Woo!
I need wood. I got a wolf. I have no meat. I forgot the meat. I forgot the wood. Hey, Tom, are you up here?
I'm on the other side.
You have wood, don't you?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to make sure that everybody on stream knows Cine Bose's wonderful I Owe You Nothing. Just so when you're like, so hey, insert name here, they can just start singing it at you.
It's fair enough.
I don't gotta be a clown for you. And I mean, people should just know that song in general. It's a great song.
Yeah.
And yes, to anybody who is curious, yeah, it is a continuation of my weird obsession with artists from Sweden.
Oh, I heard somebody snarl at me. Oh, it must be down in the pit.
Spence said that, hey, Tom, are you up here? Sounded way more innocent than Brian has ever been and made me very nervous. LOL.
Oh, yeah, it should.
Anytime
That keeps you paying attention.
Yeah, where did the wolf? Oh, there he is. I mean, I could jump in there and grab the wood and try to get back out. What do you think are my odds?
No.
I'll eat another bit of meat. How about that?
I love that your official odds from Megan are no.
My heel got a little nipped at, but I'm out.
Oh, God.
Like, I feel like this needs to be a new feature.
This should be a game.
So Megan, what are her odds?
Yep.
On a scale of no.
Don't do it again.
This is like a new game. Hey, Tom, I got a new game. Come play.
Will Brian be alive by the time I get there?
It's a no star, so
I mean,
probably. I'm like, look. Woo, yep. They move fast. It's that game with the 2-star. That's the question. Is probably not alive because if you don't pull your timing right, they will definitely have eaten you by the time you jump out. I'll just leave him be. He's a no star. I'll just go get meat. Hopefully he'll be there still when we get back.
Yeah, there are no starred wolves around here.
I just put one in the box in the pit. Oh yeah. Speaking of in the box in the pit, I can't take the egg with me.
Oh, is that why there's a Drake that's annoyed at me up here?
Yeah, I stole its egg. I pulled a Megan. I was just like, look, there's an egg in a nest. Let me grab it and wonder why there's a whole bunch of angry iBirds glaring at me now. Ooh, carrots.
I do think it would be fun to stream one of our games online one of these days, just so everyone can watch the iBird madness.
Yeah. Oh, last week's. I love everything except for that map. Like, I love the fact that we finally get the fast walking sticks.
Yeah.
I would almost be like, let's continue it, but that map was
But I hate that map, yeah.
I died so much. Like, so much.
Well, I think that's more like you dying is more on you than the map. The map is actually quite tame for a map.
I'm blaming the map. I didn't die on the other maps. Well, there's some, but that was because I played with the tentacles. That's like the wolf game.
Mm-hmm.
I did this to myself.
I was asking for it.
I did not realize when I put on the playlist, but I did that at some point when I was probably really overly medicated, I added some electro swing to this playlist. And oh yeah, I'm probably gonna. It's probably starting a thing.
Oh, you're getting into electro swing type place again?
I think I might be. This song's really hitting the spot.
That's awesome.
That's good.
It's fun.
So I apologize to the world.
There you go.
No star wolf, like we've had that before. There's no stars around here.
Yeah. No, there was a 2-star. He killed me. I know there was at least one, but he came out at night. When it goes night, there's a much greater chance of a 2-star. And now that we have one in there, there's a chance that we might be able to lure.
How did you get out here?
I'm going to go put this other stuff up in the box. I'll be right back.
A wolf followed me out into the middle of nowhere.
Hey.
I freaked out for a second. I turned around and I'm like, there's a 1-star wolf right behind me. And then I'm like, wait, why didn't you attack me yet? How are you one of our wolves? How did you get all the way out here?
He's protecting you.
I mean, technically, but
look at that snowstorm.
That's a good one, isn't it? So you want to see the game, Tom? Here's the thing. You get the wolf, right? Running around.
Mm-hmm.
And the game is go out here. And then you drop into the pit and you see if you can jump out in time before it bites you.
I mean, it does seem like a Viking game.
Doesn't it? They do logs for fun, so why not? Actually, I think that was more the Scots, but I wonder if we need all those.
Can anyone else hear the silent calculations of, will this not obviously kill Tom? Will it just be a coincidence, an accident?
Well,
it's that middle child voice of, will I get blamed for this?
It's nighttime. I wonder if I can lure a denizen. Hey, look at me shaking my booty thing. 2-star, come eat me. Oh, there's a wolf down there. Oh, I think that wolf's a Fenring. Are you a Fenring or is you wolf? What are you? You're a wolf. You're a no-star. And a Fenring? And a Fenring. Okay, we're going to shoot the Fenring and laugh at the wolf. Ah! Look at that. Oh, yeah, summon more. I'm coming in hot. Ooh, you just bit my ankles. Are they all no-star?
I don't see any. I can't see.
Yeah, those two are dead. They're no-stars. Whoa! Forgot. Fenring. Missed. Thank you, Tom.
Fast little sucker.
I hear more wolves.
There's another wolf behind you.
Okay, I'll get him. Thank you.
No star.
Yeah. See, the one in the pit's bait to help lure the others. Oh, that tree keeps freaking me out. Okay. Any wolves over here? Nope. I've also got to remember not to wander too far. Yeah. Any wolves over here? Woofy, 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 woof.
I shot an arrow into the sky. Where it lands, I know not why.
You could say, may its flight be ever true. And land in that. Never mind. I just totally ruined it. We're just gonna let that go.
Wait, there are jokes now?
No, I don't do jokes. I'm not funny.
Oh, you get one a week.
This is true. I do get one a week.
Arrow, arrow, fly straight and true. Stab the one who annoys me anew.
Uh-oh. Okay. No star. Okay, here's someone over here. Oh, yep. He spotted me. He's got friends. All no stars. Oops. Well, that's definitely a no star. I nicked it with my sword and killed it. I'm pretty sure it's a no star.
Yeah, I think we're gonna tame this wolf before any starved wolves show up.
It's a possibility. We'll need to tame another tame one for breeding stock anyhow. Oops.
You have to stop killing them all then.
Oh, there's a fender here. Oh, this is going to be funny. Oh no, don't kill the wolf. That might have been, probably wasn't the one. Look, a stone golem. And a fendering. There we go. You two party. We're going to watch the show. There goes a tree. Oh, don't get distracted. You're supposed to stay on topic. That topic is not me. We'll fight the big stone man.
So angry.
Yeah. There we go. Oop. You got spooted. My turn.
Is that a technical term?
That's a technical term. Spooting. Like that. That's a spooting. Yeah. I don't know if I hit him at all. Here, Tom, I'll bring him over. You can shoot him too. Hey, there's another Fenring. Ah. Oh, there's a wolf. Is it a star wolf? No, not starred. Oops. I'm trying to get him over here. Woo! Here we go. There you go, Tom. Now you get to see the show up front. Aren't you glad you get to say pedestal and not have to be bait and all this?
Yep. Oh, the Fenrir did not like being ignored.
Oh, no, he does not. He takes that personally. Okay, Stone Man. Uh-oh. Oh, my food's wearing off. That's going to be bad. There we go. I can eat. Okay. That was exciting. Is our little Wolfie still down there, or did he freak out and all that? Hmm?
Yeah, Wolfie's there.
Oh, yeah. There's another. Oh, no, that's a tree branch. I hear a drake. Oh, I heard something. A snarl. Oh, skeletons.
Skeleton up here. Like, what is this?
Oh, there's an egg in that nest. Huh. I think that'd be swamp. Swamp plains of a drake. He spotted me. Huh. I keep thinking I'm hearing wolf sounds. I did hear wolf sounds. Oh.
Yeah, it's the wolf in here.
No, there's not that one either. That's a social wolf sound. Now there's 2 wolves over the hill.
Uh,
There should be a third one usually. Those are 2 no stars. No stars for you. Tree surfing. Probably didn't help that I left the head of one of the wolves just laying there.
a smart wolf would go the other way then.
Yeah. Wolf meat. Ooh. That's a bit of a fall. Kind of relieved there wasn't a wolf down there. It'd be a terrible place to, in distance, to have to try to run from a wolf. Seriously. Oh, that's you. Okay. I thought there's a skeleton running around. I was like, what?
Very angry skeleton.
Yeah.
Should I just lead this wolf into the hole?
Sure. If you want. Or if it's a no
So
star, you just kill it.
let's say, so at least there is one.
So now when you get on the bridge, just collapse that section. And down he goes. And then rebuild it. Now we got 2 wolves sitting in a hole. Nothing else to tame and train 2 no stars. And then we'll have a swarm of luxes and no star wolves. Although the no star wolves would make nice little guards for the baby calves.
Let's see if I can lure any other ones over. Apparently, they hate it when I play King of the Hill.
Challenging them in their domain. for meat.
Oh, it's just a cave.
Got hearts. Hearts from them both. Oops, I got spotted. Apparently I'm not that sneaky.
Red ice cream.
I got heard. Okay. I'll be back. I'm gonna go check on the calves.
I feel like the developers would truly get the wrong idea if they watched us play, since I feel like we probably played as opposite as most people as possible. You know, we played Three Stooges style.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. They're but then again, just about any game you play with, Brian gets a little Larry Moe curly after a while.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, I know what you're thinking. Like, how could that happen in like chess or Risk or, you know? No, it can. It very much can and does.
It's
And
because I'm just like, the funniest thing right now would be a pawn charge.
It's hard to do a charge when it's one at a time per turn.
Yeah, that's what makes it so funny. Especially when you checkmate somebody with a swarm of pawns.
yeah, I very much get the feeling that you understand what my life's been like.
I'm familiar. I can't say anything. I mean, I've pulled similar moves. Wait, something killed our wolves?
No? What? They should be in the pit.
No, you're right. There's still one. Heck yeah.
They're both.
Oh, you threw in some meat. Okay.
Yeah, I threw in meat so they would eat, and then this way, as long as they're not, they don't have the exclamation point, they should be getting hearts. Yeah, they're both there, right?
Yep.
See one. Okay. Go back to the Luxes.
Yeah, I'll just go into sneak mode.
I'm gonna see if I can name some of them.
Every time the song plays, I just have to chant to myself when the death metal screams start. That's Gerard Way. That's Gerard Way. Like, why did you have to start an emo band when I could have had death metal from you this whole time? Like, no specific hate towards like My Chemical Romance or anything, but like,
yeah.
Have you heard his feature on the Ibaraki album? Like, we could have had that this whole time. And as a big fan of death metal, like I feel like a big part of like the love I could have with Gerard Way was robbed from me by him not being that singer this whole time.
Hmm.
What about Gerard Way? I came back right at the perfect time.
Oh, timing.
I just said every time that Ibaraki songs starts playing, I have to start chanting in my head. When the death metal screaming starts, that's Gerard Way.
Yeah.
Because why did he not just start a death metal band? Like, can I get a death metal album, Gerard? Can I get that?
Maybe.
Like, for God's sakes, Jack White has given me an album in I think almost every genre known to man except for electronica.
And that's truly just give him time. Or he's already done it. He just hasn't admitted it's him.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
That is Jack White's style.
Okay, so what were we naming these again?
Colonel, Chicken, and Nuggy.
Not chicken.
Colonel.
Chicken.
Ah.
Colonel loves me. Get back here, Colonel.
So I just did a tour of Costco from my room. So now I have all the food, or we will have all the food. It is being delivered by the boyfriend.
Ew, technology.
Yes.
There. That'll make him happy. I'll get us a lucky Colonel. We got a bunch of happy does running around. Seems like that's just a natural process, though. Okay, so this one was Colonel, and then chicken,
Chicken.
and then chicken. See if we can't make a dough chicken.
For some reason, I just suddenly picture this misspelling of she can. Oopsie. Gotta go.
Alas, the store did not have any more lobster bisque. I was very disappointed.
Brian, go make Megan some lobster bisque.
But what Sean did pick up was a whole bunch of corn for me because I love corn. He does not like corn, but I will get like a whole pack of corn cobs. And that just makes me think of the Corn Kid.
I know a lot of this
and the song.
A lot of this has to do with the fact that when I was a kid, we didn't have a lot of money and we had a lot of treats. But I've loved corn because it was like the one sweet thing I got to eat. Because,
Okay.
yeah.
No one's dying too bad.
Whoa, that looks busted out.
Making bread or something?
No.
This is Thursday.
This whole feeding tin thing got a little aggressive. Look at that. Flying chicken.
What you want to do for dinner?
No.
Chicken?
Chicken.
I knew somebody was going to say chicken. Chicken or brisket?
No, we were just.
Oh, no.
talking
See,
about
chicken.
nuggets,
Right over here, chicken's running away now.
naming the Lux.
We're trying to breed chicken with
It's not
dough.
chicken, it's chicken.
Chicken's
We
over
have
here.
chicken and chicken.
We
We have a chicken and a chicken?
Yeah.
Is that like schnitzel chicken?
Do we have a finger licking?
Oh,
No, I'm gonna have to finger licking and butt
Anything
kicking.
but the puns.
Here we go. You can name
Have
this
you
one.
met our named Luxes? Like, I feel like this is the first time you've heard the name of any of the Luxes.
So, I was, however, thinking not tomorrow, but next Friday, maybe spatchcocking a chicken and making some stuffing bread. And so making stuffing and put the spatchcock chicken on the stuffing on a bed of stuffing and roasting
dirty
that.
to me, Glory.
What?
Okay.
What did Charlie
Yeah.
say?
So just keep talking dirty to me.
Oh, that. Yes, dear. Also, Charlie, I have a new peasant bread recipe for you that you, my sweet, are gonna love or hate.
I feel like what's going to end up happening is I'm going to make Brian give me like 3 more bread machines.
Yes.
So they can just constantly be making bread.
Brian, I am also available. Did you know my birthday's in May?
Ah,
I am available to test bread machines
you know,
and
Liza,
even
do little
trade
days in
around.
there?
Like every year, like we'll visit we like bring a bread machine to exchange, and then every year you then visit us and we exchange another bread machine, and we just all test them all out. It's a good time.
There you go.
I wonder if I could convince them that you're my secretary and I need to get you to go out to California with me in May.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be so
I
fun.
used to be a secretary, so
Yeah.
I mean, it is in my resume.
All legit.
I'm also a great bookkeeper, if I do say so myself. And I have apparently revamped multiple file systems, including for Cellular One.
They needed it.
Yeah, they needed it. Like they seriously did not. How do you have all these phone numbers and you're not filing by phone number? What is wrong with you people?
That is so terribly spelled.
I can't make
What
it.
did
Doesn't.
you
I don't have
do?
enough room for all the characters for butt kicking. So now it's butt kicking. It's just not spelled exactly how one would traditionally spell butt kicking. It's still butt kicking now.
Butt kick.
Oh no! Let me go back over where you can see it on the screen. Let's see. There
By the
it
way,
is.
did you at least spell chicken right?
No, I probably didn't.
Is it not SH chicken?
See, there's butt kicking.
Like Shoyushin?
Let's see. How is chicken spelled?
SICA. I'm sorry, EAD.
SIC.
So I was planning.
What?
Also, I need you to buy me a
EAD.
lemon.
Oh,
Because I was planning on thinly slicing a lemon and putting it under the skin of the spatchcock chicken.
ICEA.
Unless you chipped.
No, but like I think there's.
D.
We have a lime that is slowly dying. That's a lime.
try.
That is not a lemon.
Oh, you already used
It's
that one?
turning into a lemon.
No. No, more of the. Oh, you already used them.
There might be now that you mentioned it, it may
lemon.
be down in the vegetable bin.
Yes,
like
it's somebody in the bin.
One lone lemon that didn't get used for that lemon drop batch we did.
Oh Lord. Am I just paranoid or did I just see the shadow of a troll on the top of the very foggy mountain?
Might have.
Anyway, I was thinking of garlic, lemon, chicken, spatchcock chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to put the garlic and the lemon slices under the skin.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to have you brine it first, though. You know, like if you get a whole chicken this weekend, we can brine it and then.
Mm-hmm.
You can me it?
Yeah, you can brine it.
Brine it. Yeah.
And with a southern accent. And then
Don't
I saw
feed
this
his
recipe
ego.
to make stuffing bread in the bread machine that I want to try that apparently is also really great for making just slices and then putting leftovers like chicken and turkey on as like the ultimate inception of a gobbler sandwich.
Mm.
So yes, of course I was going to make chicken gravy. And that's as far as I've got for next week. For this week, though, I don't know what we're doing.
I'm open.
Oops. Oh, that's a
I
whole
cooked
village
like
over there.
those shoulder. Remember the shoulder slices that you made?
Mm-hmm.
And braise that in a beef gravy.
Mm.
And then potatoes of some nature.
Of some nature.
I'm just going to literally put it as potatoes of some nature.
Potatoes.
because I know you don't like them mashed,
Toast.
but I like them mashed. So that
Oh,
means they'll be
mashed
steamed, and maybe either I will mash my own or I will roast all of them after I lightly steam them.
Mashed potatoes.
You know, whatever works.
We can have more of that sauerkraut.
Yeah.
From the jar that's like this.
I heard
You know, every time anyone says sauerkraut, all I can hear is
There
Weird
you go.
Al's
What's this?
Albuquerque.
I was about to make a bad
I guess the
mistake.
moral of the story is
Yeah, you did.
I hate
Yeah, you did.
sauerkraut.
Boom.
Ooh.
Butt kicking and happy. Well, that's appropriate.
Butt kicking did a butt kicking.
Butt kicking did a butt kicking. You'll be happy to know Charlie Butt Kicking was appropriately named.
That's good. Hey, I've got a piece of raw meat. Where are you at, doggy?
And Doe's over here as well. I need wood.
Doggy, there you are. There you go, doggy.
Yeah, I need to get wood.
Could make the stuffing bread this weekend though. That'll give it plenty of time.
Yeah.
To stale, as well as for us to try it as toast.
Tom, I'm on my way to be bait. I just realized it's nighttime.
Okay. Wait, now I can't remember which portal I went through.
359. Oh, you're not there?
No, I'm behind you.
Uh-oh. Okay. Our other wolves may have disappeared. They get in this. Oh no! The wolves are still there. The stone golem that's trying to destroy them has taken down most of.
Ooh, and there's a drake.
Kiki don't love you. Go away.
Wait, which portal is it?
359.
Oh, that's all right.
There's so many C's in spatchcock.
You know, I feel like if I'm not careful, that word could become one of my Mufasa words.
Yeah.
Ooh, say it again.
Yeah, you got blocked.
Though my sister Terry bought herself a Pomeranian after watching The Lion King and named it Mufasa.
Oh my god.
I need to
Got the ego for it.
tactically retreat. He's shooting at you now.
My ex-girlfriend's
Ooh.
husband got a Pomeranian and he named his Pomeranian Stogie.
Oh,
Stogie was a
Grindelwald.
puppy. Stogie looked like a very big fat cigar. He was so annoying. It was so hard not to throw him.
I gotta
Yeah.
get up there, right?
Like he was just so tiny and lightweight. It's just you could just pop him. And so sometimes I would like sort of, you know how what is that? Not badminton. Is it badminton? You know the birdie.
Yeah, it's badminton.
Yeah, badminton.
Sometimes I'd like just pop him a little onto the couch. Like I'd hold him in my hand, just onto the couch because he was so fluffy. It didn't hurt him or anything. It just made me feel better after he'd be yipping and yapping. I hate yappy dogs.
So my 6'4" brother has a penchant for itty bitty teeny tiny like purse-sized doggies because he is truck driver and he can take the little bitty dog in the truck with him, and to an itty bitty dog, the cab of a 18-wheeler is like a playground.
Yeah, it's it's like a house.
Yeah. So he could have his dog with him and not feel bad that, he had a dog in an itty bitty confined space for a long period of time. And so he pulled into this gas station to stop and he gets some sleep, and somebody saw the dog and was tapping on the window playing with the dog, not realizing he was asleep in the back because people are rude and kind of dumb. And
It's a truck stop.
It's
Yeah.
There's a lot of dumb there.
Yeah. A lot of life choices go into being there. Anyway, so we woke up and saw them, and they were like, "Can I pet your dog?" And he just cracked the window slightly and said, "I would love to let you pet the dog. The dog really loves to be pet, but he's a bit vicious and has a really bad temper on him, and I don't want you to get hurt." And they looked at him, this giant 6'4" man, his itty bitty little dog, and just with that kind of that's bullshit face.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother lost the tip of his ring finger to a machinist accident. So he raises his hand and shows that he's missing a knuckle on one of his fingers and says, I forgot I was a little bit late feeding him about a month. And he said, if I had been smart, I would have had a camera going to catch that woman's face. She truly believed that itty bitty dog.
Do you have enough to put a workbench down, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can get the floorboards going across at least, I think.
What do you think of
Bit
me
off
doing
part of his
squash
finger.
casserole again this week?
Sure. That's
I
good.
don't know what's in your squash casserole, but you're sending me the recipe.
It's so easy,
There you
like
go.
it's embarrassing. Don't tell people.
Like, I don't even know what's in it, but I love squash, and I heard the words. I love squash, and I love almost all casseroles. And I'm just like,
It has a buttery cracker crust crumb.
Oh no, you don't, you little jerk.
And I do them in little
What?
individual pans. So yeah, it feels very.
Are you going to build yourself a platform
you
yet?
keep talking to me like that, we're going to have to make this stream 18 over.
Like my squash casserole starts with hands of Margaret Holmes.
Two star, Tom.
And
2-star.
ravioli onions.
Coming in.
And then it goes on to eggs and cream
Tom, look at
and fresh breadcrumbs.
Break it down. Break it down.
And garlic
Break what down?
powder.
Break it down. It's coming for me.
Okay, I will as soon as it's on somewhere.
It'll probably kill me in one hit. It's up. It's right up there. Ooh.
Dang it.
It killed the workbench. You need that workbench.
I need you to move.
Oh.
Do you want to finish the rest of that yogurt pie for tomorrow?
Got him.
Sure.
He's in the pit.
So it says my
Okay,
sister's German Shepherd is a 1-for-1 for Ed the hyena.
One of us needs to stay here until it tames.
Okay.
Like we can take
2-star
turns.
Charlie, have you never had squash casserole before?
I've had various things
I'm going to go back and
that have been called that, but none of them have ever been enjoyable, which really upsets me because, like I said, I love squash.
Yeah.
And I love most casseroles.
Do you need more wood?
I first had this at my former in-laws, their Easter family reunion every year, and was impressed because I was not expecting tasty food from hateful people, but this shit was good.
And then I'm going to head out because I don't want to disturb them.
Okay.
There you go. I dropped the wood on the thing. Oops. And then if you need to switch out, just let me know and I can switch out with you. In the meantime, I'm going to go work the Luxus. Oh, we also got a Stone Golem trophy. Awesome.
Cool.
Oh, would you like that for the bathhouse? I'm coming through Will 359 right now, which is to your right. Not that I'm looking at your screen or anything. Here, I'll leave it right outside the door. So you step out the door and see the trophy.
Of course, Brian's a metagamer.
What the hell?
What?
I just went in and there was nothing. I came out and I'm picking all this mess up.
No, you picked up the. Did you not hear me? I asked if you wanted the Stone Golem trophy for the bathhouse, and then I said I was going to leave it outside the door. I guess you didn't hear me at all.
I did not hear you at all.
Okay.
I barely heard you that time.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. There was a. I thought you might.
You were not emoting.
I thought you might.
Feeling in your voice.
I thought you might want that for the bath. I thought it looked cool in the bathhouse. Nice accent feature. Whew. Looks.
I mean, I just heard a boot.
It's a Carrie.
Carrie
It's a Carrie
boot.
boot.
Carrie
Yeah.
boot. Because we carry.
Hi, Carrie.
I can hear you.
Yay. Woo.
Sorry I'm late.
May it be for good reasons.
Yeah.
They had
That wasn't
Huh?
me being like snark. I wasn't being snarky or anything. I know I have no emotion in my voice. I said may it be for good reasons, and it's not like, and then I realized the way that sounded.
Oh,
I'm like, no, I like. Hopefully, nothing bad happened.
Well, you better.
Oh no. I actually went back up to my old high school. They had they were doing an alumni event planning meeting because this year's their 50th anniversary. So they wanted to get more alum involved in planning the big events.
Nice.
And then we just kept talking. And then I spent like 20 minutes trying to find people. And there's this one hallway where they have all of the class pictures. So I was trying to like find Joe and myself and my sister. And
I honestly don't know what kind of weird dystopian glass onion setup it would require to get me to a like high school reunion.
Yeah, I can't see myself going to any high school reunion.
Like if I could afford to go to like Mariah Carey Sturgeon and get like the full like I wish I were Amanda Lepore done all over this mess. Just to see the looks on people's faces. Because, you know, I'm that kind of basic bitch. But
after my tenure got delayed a year or two, literally, I don't even know which years they're doing the high school reunions at my place now.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to my high school reunion, but I agreed to go to Tom's high school reunion if he ever goes.
That's because you babysat so many.
I babysat the entire grade in the end. And they know me as the babysitter because they asked in the Facebook group years ago when Tom's like, oh, I'm thinking about going. And they're like, will the babysitter be coming? And everyone's like, is Tom the brother of the babysitter? And everybody's like, yeah, what is her name? And Tom's like, nobody remembers your name. They just know you as the babysitter, like all capitals. And I'm like, oh, I like that. I feel like royalty or a villain. The babysitter's coming.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough that one of the guys I went to high school with was a repeat loser on Top Chef.
Yeah.
Though I feel like they just kept bringing him back because he would get such sad eyes. Like it was apparently enjoyable for people other than those who knew him to watch him get the "I guess I am a failure at life" look on his face every time they made him go home. So they just kept bringing him back
To fail.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'd be able to keep my mouth shut. But like, well, I see you cook as good as you play pool.
Carrie,
I
I know
know.
you just got here, but I'm going to leave the stream to you for a little bit because I have to go and get groceries from the car. So I will be back.
Okay.
See you guys in a bit.
Okay.
Ooh,
I think I can handle
add
it.
in 50 seconds. Look at me adulting.
So what do you think of tomorrow's menu? Beef slices and gravy, potatoes of a nature, sauerkraut, squash casserole, challah, champagne, and yogurt pie.
Works for me.
All right.
Sounds good.
How many should I be expecting?
This Lux is giving me a look like I'm a barley.
Knowing you at least 4. So,
Right.
Well, I don't think you cook for smaller than 4 people.
It's true. It's terrible. Y'all need to come over because I'm not good at cooking for less than a small crowd.
I feel you.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Charlie, I've also been working on a sour cream coffee cake with a cinnamon crumb topping.
You're just really trying to see what it's going to take to make me have to switch over to adults
I
only.
really,
Start
get
making
on the
them
train,
godly
bitch.
sounds.
Come down. By the way, Tom, the coffee cake is like freaking amazing with a side of sour cream and turbinado.
It's about to
Joe-
get all
Joe
like
just-
that.
You're right. It was missing a
Joe
side of
just
sour
came in
cream.
with breaking news.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah.
Lisa Marie Presley passed away.
Mm.
Oh, I heard. I saw she had a heart
Yeah, I
attack.
heard she was on life support in the ICU.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just announced it.
I feel sorry for her in so many ways.
She was surprisingly good in Naked Gun movies.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Priscilla.
Oh
This was Lisa Marie, their daughter.
my god, I can't keep track. Sorry.
The
I
sad
can't say
thing
anything.
of
They kind of looked alike.
I thought Jamie Priestley was related when I was younger.
54 years old.
Wow.
I'm not
Her
saying
dad's-
cocaine is a hell of a drug. I'm just
Her dad's
I'm
genetics
not saying
suck.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yes. Sometimes you get a bad dice roll. Genetics.
sitting here repatriating lost pigs. Don't mind me.
Hey.
Well, every time I go back up the stairs,
Here,
another
piggy,
pig follows me in.
Here, piggy,
It
piggy.
feels kind of weird.
They want to go home. They just had to go check out.
They saw how scary the world outside was. They were like, I want to go home.
They looked over and they went, "Look, it's the big bad wolf." Wait, you're not trying to eat us? But this door got blown in. Wasn't it you? The wolf's like, "It's not me. Go away." I just created this whole narrative in my head. Wow.
What you do, I'm used to.
I'm entertained.
This is why I want you to start writing stories, because like they wouldn't be dirty like Chuck Tingle stories, but they would be just as non sequitur. And because you tell me your stories a lot, and I'm just like, we can make so much money. Like there would be so many people that are like, I want to get high and read a book that's like just on the same level.
It's the legalization of pot sweets the nation. I could be the next big thing.
Yeah, like we all need to be asking ourselves, like, do you have pot friendly content for the world that's changing?
I mean, you're right. I probably do write pot friendly content.
You would write very pot friendly content.
I mean, I am published.
We're going there again.
Do you hear that knowing chuckle?
Oh, it's
Like
funny.
an
Because,
embarrassed knowing chuckle.
oh, it's definitely the knowing chuckle on this one. It's published. It's a hardbound book, but it only had a one. It was a run of one. It's an amazing story about a crab astronaut.
Oh my.
Which,
You see
once
that?
again, back to that content of like pot-friendly content. I could see somebody high reading that and going, "Wow, that crab, man, he gets around."
Did you? Was it Megan or Laura that posted that little crab video a day or two ago, or was that just on my feed of the a crab in the ocean going full attack helicopter?
I did not see that.
Okay, I'll have to find it and post it.
I keep forgetting that like Instagram has a feed because I load it up to look, and I'm like, oh, I've got like 5 million messages, and spend all my time in the messages, and then
That's because you're getting, a friend's, custom feed.
Yep.
For the better stuff.
Like I keep forgetting, like, oh yeah, strangers share video and pictures on here. I mean, it does save me a lot of energy and effort. And oddly, though, I mean, not really oddly, but it did not reduce on the eye rolling.
Ackles? Oh, hello, Lucky. Oh, I see more babies running around doing something right. Except for I forgot the gardening tool. Broke the workbench.
Ah, crap.
What?
I may have destroyed the entire bathhouse.
Oh no! That's not good.
Did the structure give up?
No, I did a dumb and wait, come on, click.
How about broccoli cheese casserole for next week?
Yeah.
Like a broccoli gratin with a crumbly, buttery Parmesan top.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is this monstrosity that I made? Is this even working? Okay. Here's the back part.
There we go. I accidentally took out one of the foundation stones, and bits of wood started breaking off.
Ooh.
That's not fun.
It's all going down.
Down, I say.
Yelling timber.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I accidentally took out one thing and knocked an entire building down that I made. Would not be the first time.
Just in case.
It is a surprisingly and upsettingly easy thing to do.
It is.
Peach cobbler, apple pan dowdy, or cherry pie for next week.
I got warrant stuck in my head.
What is that smile, Tom? Are you like, there's no way in hell? What?
Oh no, it's more of a smile of just I'm listening for a Charlie
fish
poking on
in
the
the
side.
Oh, no! It's
Just fish in the bath.
There's a dead fish in the bathhouse.
You know, you got the chlorine level right.
Charlie, which one? Do you have an opinion?
I'm just staring at the dead fish
Always
in the
go with
bathhouse.
warrant.
What? I completely forgot. Lost track of everything because there's a dead fish.
What
in
is
the bathhouse.
reality? Hold up. Focus, Charlie.
Dead fish in the bathtub.
What is happening?
Like that's what you do to an ex right there.
Right? I'm like, who did I make mad? Like, what's going on? Who did I piss off? Why is there a dead fish in the bathhouse?
I mean, these are important questions. You must have known.
Why?
Okay, I'm better.
Why won't you? There we go.
So, what was the question?
Peach cobbler, apple pan dowdy, or cherry pie.
Go with warrant.
See, the issue is, I have to go peach cobbler because peach is my favorite, and I love peach cobbler.
Another peach cobbler.
Mm-hmm.
But then you could like cut a slice and be like, she's got cherry. No.
Oh.
I know y'all should have been earlier when I was saying the bad joke. If you don't acknowledge it, it's like one of the weeping angels. It's just going to keep getting closer and louder. You have to look right at it. Or else
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
See, Megan
is back
appreciated
from
my music
adulting.
comedy.
Yes.
Adulting is so overrated. I don't like it.
I agree.
I highly recommend this. The song that just came on the playlist is A Whole Lot of Love, the Prince version. There are no lyrics.
Oh, it's just
It's just Prince playing guitar. And it's really good. Because people forget what a masterful guitarist he was.
Yeah. Oh my.
That was Laura posted that, right?
Yeah.
His kid's best friend
The only other
mom
one
went to school with her, and it was just
Love.
too much high school reunioning.
Ah,
I could see that. Totally.
Let's see if I can just post that to Discord.
Oh, how goes the wolves?
They're taming.
Oh, yay. That's good.
I'm in a little hut I built above them.
Nice.
Hopefully nothing
So
else
you're-
can see me.
So you're hidden away.
Yeah.
I have touched up the field, harvested the crop, and now I'm about to replant it. It seems like I barely know what I'm doing.
barley. That was terrible.
So good. So good.
Marriage advice pro tip. Sometimes you just have to remind yourself why you're there. Because you know that you willingly chose this, but sometimes you just think to yourself, but why?
Yep, you can barely stand it.
God.
Oh.
Really,
Oh.
oh wow.
It's what Brian's lived for.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. It's
Goodness.
barley humor. I don't know. I've entertained myself.
The best part is he's turning red in the face because he can't breathe because he's laughing so hard at his own jokes.
It's so bad it cracks
It
me
took him a
up.
long time to realize that we didn't find his jokes funny. We found him laughing at his own jokes to be amazingly entertaining.
He's like that little 3 or 4-year-old that's got one joke memorized.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when they get up to say it in front of the whole family, they keep laughing, and so the joke doesn't make any sense because they're just too tickled with themselves.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Oh, it's even better when he hears a really good joke at work and he comes home and then tries to recount it because it always starts with this long preamble of the epic tale of how this joke came into his possession. And then sometimes that story goes so long, he made himself forget the actual joke.
Yeah. That happens.
There are so many origin stories for jokes that I will never hear.
But you know the origin story at least.
Is that really the
Is that-
consolation
yeah.
prize?
It's not the point.
Just tame already. The others have.
Yeah. Yeah, because we want that 2-star to tame, so they'll start breeding, and then we can.
2-star babies.
Yeah. And then once we get some 2-star babies going, we can.
Did you yourself a 2-star woof?
Yeah. Yeah.
Finally.
Almost killed me again.
Well, I mean,
I was down to 20
Drop the
health.
bridge! Drop the bridge!
Yeah, I was down to 20
I
health.
heard all the drop the bridge stuff, but I mean, you get overly dramatic about everything, so I didn't really think about it.
You know, when Charlie's out calling you a dramatic bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you not remember Don't Starve Together the other night? Like, he was on the verge of a panic attack because he died in Don't Starve Together. You know, the game where it's more like, how many times am I going to die?
Like I said, it was a bad map. I usually don't die.
Uh-huh.
I stand by what I said earlier.
Megan does not agree.
It's like the chillest map we've been on in a while. Like
Apparently, it was lethal for me.
And that's just too much.
5 times. Like, it's crazy.
You just put your hammer on the.
I'm laughing really hard, and it's difficult for me to
Oh,
concentrate.
you put your hammer above the hearth.
I knocked down the Lux head because you put it in the worst possible place.
I did because I figured you'd move it. Instead, you just like, well, I guess it's where it's supposed to be.
That's it. I'm just gonna leave the fish in there. There you go, dead fish.
That reminds me, I forgot to post the
Maybe
Don't
that.
Starve Together beef stew.
There we go. I'm on a baby Lux. Baby Lux. Baby Lux.
I do
Hopefully
feel
the
like
next map has a lot of iBirds too, because I appreciate iBirds.
I do feel like though, in loving appreciation for Laura and the gift that she bestowed upon me, I do need to have a good old-fashioned Hail Satan stream at some point.
Yeah. Oh, especially with the other gift.
I told them, I warned them, because I was afraid that you wouldn't and would just blow it.
I left it out of arm's reach, so I would not blow it.
Stop trying to kill our wolves.
There is. Oh, do you need me to go kill something?
We will see what survives. There's a asshole Drake.
Oh, I'll get him. I'm on my way. I was actually going to repair stuff, so I can just hot portals and get him. Eat some food and then get him. There we go. Surprisingly surrounded by like 20 luxes, you don't really need much health or have to worry about that. Yep, there he goes. He's spooshed.
Well, the 2-star's still alive and agitated.
At least one star still alive?
The 2-star is still there.
Yeah, but is there a 1-star?
No.
No,
You
but
killed
they
them
killed
both?
the other 2.
Oh, crapola. We're going to have to learn another 1-star. Yeah.
Why?
Because we need
You just need any wolf. It doesn't have to be a 1-star.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I said 1-star. Yeah, it could be any wolf. I guess what we need to do is put up some roof pieces so that the drakes can't kill them. And I'm outdated.
The one weird thing about their breeding algorithm is a 2-star and a no-star wolf will breed 2-stars and no-star wolves, but no 1-star wolves. And
I hear.
I just find that a little odd. Like, it makes it a bit easier because you just have to, wait till you have enough, 2 stars and then go on. But there's that little bit of me that's like, shouldn't there be at least a random 1-star in here somewhere? Shouldn't the starriness average out at some point? Oh, hello, Brute.
Brutus.
Hello, Brutus, my old friend.
Come to try and kill me once again.
I love Egglears. Egglears are
Oh,
good
yeah.
fun. Oh, I stunned him, and while he was reeling, I just poked him in the belly. I Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that bitch to death.
To death.
Oh, I got my TubeBuddy year-end review, which was actually better than the freaking YouTube one, because it actually gave me valuable data. And my 2 most popular videos last year were
I got a wolf coming in. Oh, you got a wolf. Ah, crap. I got wolves all around me.
were shorts that I made based off of these Valheim streams.
Oh, gosh.
Nice.
You brought a Fenrir here too?
I didn't mean to bring Fenrir here, and
I swear.
I think he's stuck.
The number one video for the channel on YouTube last year was His Pants Are on Fire, a Valheim song.
There, Fenrir's dead. There's a wolf in the pit.
If I was more creative, I would love to make more, like a bunch of YouTube shorts. But my brain don't work like that. Granted, a lot of it's because, like, I would really like to be making videos like the gay science videos because I love those so much, and I'm just not that clever.
Yeah.
Like, the gay science shorts are just hilarious.
There we go.
Like, I feel like if I really started doing a lot of shorts, it would turn into, like, all of the weird John Green ones. Like, I really hope he was high the other day, because he did, like, a whole bunch of really weird shorts that just kept showing up in my shorts feed. I was just like, does Hank need to call you? Where's your wife?
Oh, that reminds me. I'm sorry. I was looking at something. I have found a recipe to test in the bread machine for bao buns.
Wait, say that again?
Ooh.
Bao bun dough made in the bread machine. And you bake the bao buns so they're the golden bao buns from some California restaurant.
Ooh.
I mean, I could see using the mix feature to mix the dough.
Yeah, you make the dough in the machine. Apparently, this is how the restaurant owner makes his bao bun dough.
I love making bao. It's very meditative.
There you go, Tom.
But y'all live so far away, and I can't make just a few.
Tom, are you
Well, and I was like looking at and I was like, Tom, we've got a whole pork loin in the refrigerator. We could make char siu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And we could try making these baked bao buns. It also said that these bao buns are great if you stuff them with brie as well.
They're both in there and good, Tom?
Yep.
Okay.
So
and I was thinking brie and cranberries bao buns would be.
So I'm going to be bitter and entitled for a minute. Brian promised to make me char siu this week.
I made you char siu last week.
He said you still had all that pork in there. You were going to make a whole bunch of char siu and just have it in the fridge.
No, we ate all the pork.
Well, no, you turned all the pork into those sandwich thingies instead of making it into char siu.
And char siu, I made the stir fry, the massive fried rice, not stir fry, but fried rice. I put a lot of char siu in the fried rice, so it was so good.
You did. It was very good. I was just expecting there to be like a whole bunch just in the fridge.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You're living in this weird delusional world where there's enough char siu.
True. Okay.
Yeah, I think the only solution is to buy more pork loin or pork.
I'm going to head back. Good luck. I built you a little fortress around the wolves.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
And that should help give you a chance to fight off the drakes without them just killing the wolves.
So, of course, I pull my bow out and all of the birds have gone away. There were birds everywhere. I was like, oh, I can get some feathers. And I pull my bow out and all the birds are gone.
Oh. Bird feather teas.
That's how this works.
Dirty Jays.
I am really enjoying the angry leftist version of Adam Conover.
Yes.
A lot more than I thought it would.
Yeah. Okay. Back to planting the field. Lots of Lux cows running around. That's good to see. How funny how far out they'll spread out.
I'm really happy with how this building turned out. You're just flying over my head to mock me now. Like they're just flying around me. They're like circling over my head. Look at all those birds up there. You will land and we will have feathers.
Hey, I'm going to make chicken and chicken. It's going to create. I can't believe it's not chicken.
Come
here.
She's a cat.
Well, that looks love.
Cats don't come when you call. They come when you ignore them.
I never pushed them while you're ignoring them.
Oh.
You have to make the apparent attempt to get their attention. And then just ignore them.
Oops. That was a walk.
How did a deer die here?
Wolf.
I'm not seeing any wolves. I mean, technically, yes, there should be wolves here, but I'm not seeing any. There wasn't a deer carcass when I walked out the door, and when I went back, there's deer meat and a deer hide.
It's that or it got crushed by a Lux.
There are no
Which
Lux
would be
over here.
a very sad way to go. I think this Lux is unnamed. Nope, it's named. What'd you?
See, I told you were going to be feathers.
Ramming speed.
Well, I am very happy. They released the season 2 trailer for Foundation.
Yeah, looks good.
Looks so good.
Very exciting.
Season 1 was amazing. My biggest issue is, as much as I've enjoyed the shows on Apple TV Plus, they're worse than Netflix for knowing if something's going to get renewed because they don't make any announcements.
Mm.
Like you just sit around for a little bit, then all of a sudden, oh, there's a trailer for season 2. I guess it got renewed. Though I do know for a lot of the shows that they've done, they actually signed contracts with them guaranteeing them so many seasons so that they would get to actually tell the story.
Unlike Netflix, who's like, keep guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money we got this year? We'll see.
Well, I really want to know what they're doing behind the scenes because I wasn't going to say hit to miss ratio, but I have not The only things I have not enjoyed watching on their streaming service are shows that are just like so far outside of my target, me being in the target market.
Yeah.
Netflix has been hemorrhaging customers.
Yeah. We have openly debated whether or not to keep our Netflix account. And I have to say that they got one more season of Henry Cavill in The Witcher, and then we're definitely going to talk about that again. 'Cause
I mean, when you got people defending Henry Cavill, that's when you know you've really fucked up.
I have enjoyed him in quite a few things. I still am kind of upset that his Man from U.N.C.L.E. did not get made into a series of movies because I despise the more recent iterations of James Bond. Like, I thought I just didn't like Daniel Craig. That's why I've got my Daniel Craig rule. If he's only allowed to play characters that have southern accents. Because I have not liked Daniel Craig in anything since the first time I saw him in, what was that, Tomb Raider and the Cradle of Life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that was his first thing, but it's the first thing I ever remember seeing him in. I didn't like him in that. I didn't like. It's unfair to say I didn't like him in The Golden Compass because that movie was made.
It was.
It exists. That's just about all I can say about it without going off into a rant. I mean,
Is better than the show.
see, okay, so the show at least tried to tell a different story from the books because I know there's every time I talk about these books, there's some Phil Pullman stand that comes out of nowhere and like, well, actually, he's really good, but no, he's not. They're crap books that are just dumb.
Yeah.
And when you get to the end, and it's like they get even dumber. Like they're not a good book series.
You mean the Pope is an insufficient answer?
Oh no, the answer's not the Pope. They're going to kill God, who is a paralytic, like centenarian on life support, and it's like, oh, just stop.
When you make C.S. Lewis look like a really well thought out storyteller.
Like, just no.
Versus C.S. Lewis. Yes, you can in fact be a Christian fanboy.
So I'm on Twitter, and apparently Lisa Marie Presley has passed away.
Yeah.
She had a heart attack, a cardiac event of some sort.
It's a.
I
had broken news.
It's a shame that she had famous Kate syndrome because her music was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, she was Elvis's kid, so.
Did you hear that Republican Paul Ryan said just called Donald Trump a proven loser who he can't imagine getting the nomination live on CNN?
Ooh, that I like that.
He said he's fading fast. He's a proven loser. He cost us the House in 2018. He cost us the White House in 2020. He cost us the Senate again and again. And I think we all know that. And I think we're moving past Trump.
I love that hope there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, like in continuing this messed up world that we live in that is just unparodiable, I saw what I thought was like, that's got to be an Onion article the other day until I clicked through and like, no, it wasn't. Like apparently George Santos said that he was black actually.
Yep, among other things.
And I'm just like,
Makes him blackish as well.
Did he then give one of those alcohol belches? Like you get from somebody who's way too drunk.
George Santos is really making a great attempt at and I forget what you call it, but like the actual disease form of lying, like true compulsive liar.
Is that not pathological liar?
Pathological liar, that's the one. Of like just because it's stuff that's easily provably false, demonstrably false.
Yeah, like being a star player of the volleyball team.
Unnecessary lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many of them are literally unnecessary. It's like, why? Why did you say that?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't go bragging about your athletic prowess in volleyball while playing on the volleyball team of the school that you've already been outed on as not having gone to.
right?
I mean, at least they have a volleyball team. Like you didn't claim a sports ball of a team that didn't actually exist at the school.
Though nothing to me will ever be more this 2020s decade of everything wrong with American politics than that video of Sean Hannity surrounded by white people talking about how he loves the diversity in the modern Republican Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. Behold the diversity.
Behold the diversity. We have
diversity
every shade of beige.
Cream, sour cream.
We have bottled
cream,
blondes, natural redheads, brown.
Like it's just,
no. Knowing him, in his head, he really was going, no, we got real gingers.
And women. We have women.
We have women. That is the real diverse.
Very diverse.
Oh, I'm struggling to remember if there was even a single female in the room that wasn't a reporter when he said that.
Oh, there was. Just like there was, I believe, one singular black person who had been paid to stand in the back.
Spence, through adulthood, when changing the Brita excites you.
Oh, yeah.
It's the little things in life.
See, we need another.
When that light goes from red to green again, I'm just like, oh, yes.
I hate though changing the filter. I hate changing the filter though on the fridge. Because then it's like, well, we got to keep running water till it stops being so gray.
Can't you pre-soak it? Like the other ones?
No, Tom does not pre-soak.
Oh.
The ones we had, you couldn't pre-soak for the fridge version.
The fridge version, you can't pre-soak it?
Nope.
Because
it's a sealed pressurized system?
Yeah.
You talking about for my old refrigerator way back?
No.
I was about to say, it's just a pop in, pop out.
No, the one where I was working before the dental office.
Oh, at the dental. Oh, yeah, no, I don't.
Because you had to twist and everything.
That is how you know I was not involved in the purchase of this refrigerator, because I actually researched that shit. But
enjoy the video.
I guarantee you, that dentist did not research anything because he don't have to do jack.
Enjoy the video I sent you on the current state of fridges in the U.S.
No, okay.
Yes, I saw it in my list of glory to watch.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't know that I'm in the mood for this one.
You named the
but it's just
I was watching Dolce Sloan, and what you posted, her 30-minute stand-up, and I very much felt called out by you.
Yeah, we have a friend who's 1 year
What, just because it was very accurate and applied to you?
Screw you, buddy.
Sean
Me and
has
Dolce Flora
Prosecco and
not
I'm not
allowed
allowed to
do.
drink, and I'm just sad.
You're right.
Prosecco
you
is like-
said is totally true.
Prosecco is the only good sparkling wine. I'll say it for you.
No,
I do like a Moscato,
Oh,
but
oh God, yeah.
Yeah, but
Glory
Moscato's
loves a J.
aren't usually
Roget.
sparkling,
J.
though.
Roget.
That's sparkling.
That's the sparkling wine.
Oh,
for
Tell
dark.
me to
true.
get that. Try it out. Tell me you don't love
they
it. Go
don't
ahead.
have it in
Dirt
the
cheap.
state. It's
It
really
is
sad.
dirt cheap.
It
and
is.
so
The distributor is out. Either they just don't have it in the state, or they keep selling out, and
It's selling out is what it
it's
is.
aggravating. Because I have tried every week
Oh,
for over a month now.
But remember, you have to spell it for him because it's Roget, Roget.
The nice thing is now there's
there's a self-serve portal.
it's self-serve
Ah.
portal, so I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Like, are we just gonna have to bring a case with us when we go visit the Dorsets?
Maybe.
Oh, don't forget, if you like eggs, get yourself some ice trays and freeze yourself a bunch of eggs, because
the price of that
there
too.
was just another outbreak of avian flu, and they had to kill a bunch of the hens.
Lovely.
That reminds me.
Which, as much as I love eggs and would like them to be cheap again, I don't want to die from an avian flu. So
That was weird though to find out about the layers versus the broilers.
Yeah.
Have different immunities.
Also, I told you I found out that it turns out brown eggs are so much more likely to have blood flecks in them than white eggs, and they still are not actually sure why. So I was looking up, are blood flecks actually even something to be concerned about, or is this just like an old kosher thing? Because I got 6 eggs in a row that had blood flecks in them when I was trying to make challah a couple
And
weeks ago.
nowadays the brown ones are a lot cheaper than the white.
So it turns out blood flecks in eggs can be potentially make you sick.
Yeah.
It depends on why there's blood flecks. This is like, oh, crap and a half.
Oh.
So, yes, I'm still not making challah with eggs
Yeah,
with blood flecks.
one of the biggest arguments I ever got into somebody over religion was, it's so all those stupid rules telling you what you can and cannot eat. You're like, sweetie, sit down. This is the time before refrigeration.
Yeah.
All of the things that are on the do not eat list have parasites.
Yep.
You're cooking over an open fire with no refrigeration.
And no way to even protect the food from ambient flies.
Yeah. When you put them in their historical context, they make a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah.
And
Also-
why they're shared across so many cultures.
Also, if you've seen Israelis cook,
Oh, my God.
you understand why they had to make these laws. Because
Stop eating raw shrimp. What the hell is wrong with Israelis?
So I have a really important question that I need to get a bunch of people together to ask, because there are a lot of wonderful Jewish cuisines from around the world.
Oh,
And Israel is where they go to die.
yeah.
Israel is where all Jewish cuisine goes to die. And I don't understand this. It should be a melting pot of all of these glorious food traditions from all around the world.
I know the answer. Do you want to know why?
Lemons, what?
No, you can't cook with sadness.
they're so angry there.
Yeah. Angry and sad makes very bad food. It makes it all bitter. It's why you think it's the lemons. It's actually the sadness and bitter and angry. Gives a lemon taste, a bad lemon taste to things.
It's so frustrating.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Don't
It
go
really
back.
is.
Go forward.
But they're genuinely miserable there is the problem.
Because that's the one benefit for the weird multiculturalism that we have here, that we, and the decades of racism that then slowly get brought people in, is it allowed for this amazing series of food cultures to grow here. It's like the only one even halfway okay thing, not even okay, but it's the one benefit that we reaped from all the years of torment and pain and evil that we did.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm on my way.
can't you
It's
at least
still
get a
taming.
good food culture?
Cool.
Like hell, the French conquered everyone for the food.
Mm.
So did the British. And then World War II happened, and they forgot everything.
I was going to say, the British don't count because, yeah, they conquered the world for spices and then didn't use any of them. So
They did, up until World War II, and then they forgot all of it.
Well, an entire generation, it was 20 years of food rationing, wiped out their entire country's taste for flavor. Which that makes sense. Of like, you can't go 20 years rationing everything, including bread, and not have that affect the taste of an entire nation. Like it's like how kids growing up, probably 5-year-olds, kids who are 5 right now, will probably grow up and not be into eggs because people are just not buying eggs this year and probably 2023, 2022 and 2023. And so they're going to grow up not eating eggs and not understand why everyone else is obsessed with eggs.
You're not wrong.
The wolf noticed you, by the way.
Oh, man. Okay, sorry, I'll go back up.
30 minutes.
Do you know what percent they're at?
Say again?
Can you see what percent he's at?
I don't know where I would look.
I'm going to do something that hopefully doesn't get me killed.
Since you talked over me,
they're both red.
You said 20 minutes? 30 minutes?
30. Now is about the time where you're like, here, let's do this 2-hour thing. And
how bitey are the wolves?
Yeah, I'm not going to play the corner game with the wolf. That means death.
I just...
Uh-oh. I hear a thing. I'm going to go back out and deal with it. Sometimes you can see a percentage, but I'll go back up here so that I don't disturb them. Oh, and I'll get shot at. There you go. Yeah, I'm right here. Come for me. Got him.
Woo.
Yeah, that 2-star is just taking forever.
They do. It looks like they're both still aggressive, though. Sometimes if you get close and you mouse over them, it will actually show you a percent tame. But you have to be within a certain, really close to them to find out. It's difficult to do and not have them come after you.
Oh, I actually read the rules and looked up how to use Spotify Live. And what the hell, Spotify? So I can't... the only way I am allowed to play even my own music on Spotify Live is if I perform it live.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just like... So what you're saying is no electronic musician can't, like I would have to... I mean, I could print out sheet music for some of the songs because the ones that I wrote in, some for most of Pride, because I wrote those in Hook Theory, so I could print out sheet music from there and learn how to play them in a way that wouldn't even sound like the actual songs, on my keyboard. But like, what's the point of that? Because it's not a video stream; it's just audio. Like, like they give us the ability. So, as both the podcast and as a musician, I can go live. So anybody who has either my podcast or my music in their library, if they're in Spotify on that like For You page, or at the top of your the library, it would show the logo and say live.
Cool.
But if I can't actually play the album, because I'm working on another album right now, and I was like, that would be really fun to do an album launch party on Spotify.
Yeah.
You know, that place where people go to listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Or even to DJ your own music.
that's
That would be like how what's his name? Questlove.
Yeah.
Would like do a DJ, but like even if it's just your own music, that would be really cool. Like time to like tune in.
And, you know, I thought it'd be really fun because, you know, I could sit back and be like, here's why I wrote this. Because, you know, I don't do lyrics for most of what I do. So if you don't know what the song meant when I did it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that really matters, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what my intentions were.
Right.
When it's easier on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's messed up. Yeah.
Because, like, every time I tell people that, like, Black is my transition song, it's me saying goodbye to my dead name.
Mm.
And then they listen to it again, and they're like, oh, God, I can actually hear that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's like, if you don't know that, it's just kind of a melancholy kind of, you know, track. But like, they've taken away the ability to do liner notes, you know, with streaming, so which is really frustrating because you could just add it to the metadata on the MP3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's actually a field already there in the music standard for it that you can give people the option to look at or not, and then you can bring liner notes back. Because as an old school music geek, that used to be one of my favorite things to do, was get the album, put it on, and then read all of the liner notes and lyrics and like who did what, and you know, just all that stuff. And it just feels so natural if you're streaming on Spotify as your band.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've already had to do all of the verifications so that they know that that's me. Like, they know from 100% that, you know, I own that music. You know, because it's not that I feel like, you know, one day I will be a famous musician, because I just write really weird stuff and I'm not as great as Patricia Taxon. So I have new life goals. Oh, no, I lost my shit the other day. I was watching Sophie from Mars' newest video, and it opens with Oberweisel by Patricia Taxon. And I just lost it because I love that song just a little too much. And it's for several reasons. One, it's just completely and utterly ridiculous. And I'm really impressed that I can hear gunshots that many times and not have a PTSD moment. It's magic. Well, she used a firing handgun as the drum track.
Mm. Nice.
Because I love you, Patricia. And if you are not sensitive to flashing lights, I highly recommend the video she put up on her channel for it.
I will be sure to avoid it then.
Yeah. It's not the flashing lights, it's just it has a very fast beat, and so it's very quick cuts.
Yeah, I'm sensitive to like color changes too, like rapid color changing.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to.
Lights So
I'm trying to get better at noticing stuff like that and giving the warning, especially when talking about music, because I know you like a lot of music, and I didn't want you to be like,
ooh, let me check this out.
This
Oh,
out.
let me
Oh,
get a
no.
headache and
yeah.
maybe pass out.
Oh dear.
But I do believe her music is on Spotify, so
Nice.
And if you want to have really mixed feelings about crying while listening to a song, I highly recommend her other new track, When I Wag My Tail. Because it is oddly heartbreaking for a song about a furry. Like, there are
Ooh, I like
feelings there.
the decorations you got going on there with the trophies.
Yeah. Well, Brian was going to come,
We're
out
gonna
here.
come hang out with the, but we got a 2-star wolf also. But yeah, we gotta have Viking time in the hot tub.
It's also technically a chimneyless construction.
Oh.
Ooh, fancy.
As I built the roof tall enough, and I actually gave space so the smoke can't get stuck inside, so it won't come all the way back down and kill us.
Nice.
But it doesn't actually. You just see a little puff every now and then that dissipates fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Most of the smoke actually dissipates in the roof, which I say of all the weird constructs I've made, this may be one of my favorites. Ah! So I do feel like they should have given a secret buff to the
Hot tub.
tub. Because I was not convinced that they hadn't, and may have sat in the hot tub for over an hour
Oh wow.
just to see if at some point a secret buff gets added. Because you have a resting stat,
Yeah.
and it's very important in this game to be rested. But I was like, wouldn't that be really fun as if you sat there long enough and it give you a relaxed, like, super buff?
Yeah. Spence says you should make a channel rewards be a ban and in-game action for the rest of the stream.
Oh, that would be a lot of points. We would have to figure out how many points that would be. Because I know y'all, and it'll be like clothes or armor or shields or weapons. Like, I think if we did do that, though, we would have to add a addendum that it would have to be something specific. Like, you could say no shields, but you couldn't say no weapons. You could say no swords.
Spence says I'd ban Brian from getting anyone killed.
I've done well so far. I have gotten no one killed.
And if he does, he'd have to sing "Renegade" by Styx.
Nice. How can we make this happen?
So I'd ask on Discord, Spence, but I don't want to trip up the sound delay that tends to happen if I open something else on my computer. When are we playing?
So I may have to come up with some weird odd time stream because I don't want to overlap somebody else's stream and be a bunch of streaming fools, and that's really hard to do. Well, really hard not to do. But if anybody missed my earlier announcements, because of scheduling conflicts, the Wednesday stream will not be returning until mid-February at the earliest.
Spence says, I don't know. I wanted to make sure everybody got their characters made up, and then we'll work out our session 0 time.
Cool.
Okay.
So,
And, Charlie, we're gonna do February Fridays in February, or did you want to?
If you're down for that,
Yes.
What is going on in February Fridays?
New season of Creations Path.
Ooh, oh yeah.
Well, it's just like I gotta plan my Shabbos around our schedule. So it's like, okay, so in March I want to do a Moroccan Shabbos, and so it's like, what am I doing? Am I doing this February? Or are we doing March? I want to make some Moroccan chicken tagine.
Ooh.
oh, I love chicken tagine.
With, of course, couscous and all the things. Yeah.
Oh, yummy. I
And
love
make some matbucha, the tomato deliciousness. Yeah. I want to play around with that as well.
We
All right,
just
they're all they're claimed.
They're all tamed. It's time to move them down to the. Ooh.
so I now
I
realize
started to make them a pen, but I think the pen got carried away.
the one love language that you missed.
We need to do this.
Moroccan food.
I assume that Brian will come on this journey with me.
We both have a deep and abiding love of Moroccan food.
Yes.
It's been years since I've had any. Last time I had some was Mom and I used to go to Moroccan restaurants in New Orleans after her doctor visits, her doctor appointments down there. And so it has been a while, and I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to miss it.
We have tricked a lot of
Biggie.
racist locals into loving Moroccan food because we did not
Name the
tell
other
them
one,
initially
Tupac?
that it was Moroccan food.
Smalls.
Name him
Subby.
Tupac and Biggie.
Subby.
Subby.
Lols all around.
Look, whenever I name a duo, all I can hear in my head is True Lies. And Boris and Natasha? No. Norris.
Boris and Norris.
So I don't know if this means anything, but I kind of want to dig giant holes. No, okay, so I wanted to level the ground out here because the hills are driving me crazy. But in doing so, I uncovered 2 of these squares.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Like, this is a square stone.
Oh, I don't know. Check that out.
And see, there's another one over here.
I thought you were going to get the screen and I was going to get the banner.
Oh, I got both of them. Just
I know, because I turned it off accidentally.
See, there's another one over here.
So weird. Do you think there was a village there before?
I don't know.
I think that's foundation.
But I've uncovered these 2 weird stone squares
That is weird.
that if I hadn't been fiddling around with the leveling tool, I never would have known these were here. And what is this?
Yes, KS.
Because, it was weird when there was one of them. That's an anomaly. But now we have a second one. And they're not lined up. They're slightly kitty corner to each other.
Come here, stone golem. Stop trying to destroy our wolves we just tamed.
What?
Oh, what? No. Oh no. Tell him to piss off.
But what is this? Like, I mean, it could just be a weird, I don't know, bedrock anomaly or something. That'd be weird if they, like, that's a lot of odd programming to have it think about putting stuff like that in.
Who knows? I mean, they might. Okay, I have made a pen
Oh, wait, do I
space
still have the cultivator on me? I do.
for them. Tom, I'm on my way.
Good, because he.
No, it's stone. Stone confirmed. I can't put grass on top of it. So it's not. See, like this bedrock over here. See, I can still put.
So what we need to do,
grass on
Tom,
top.
is we want to try to escort them. We're going to want to
But
escort
it's blocked.
I'm still working on the stone golem.
Yeah, I'm on my way. And then we're going to want to escort them out of the mountains safely.
That's weird.
And I need to eat.
Yeah, like did I discover some weird ancient aliens thing that they hid in the what? I apologize, but I'm going to be obsessively leveling everything like Richard Dreyfuss making mashed potato mountains.
Are you laughing at
Close Encounters of the
Spence's
Third Kind.
comment too?
No, I haven't looked at that yet. Let me.
Okay. Here, Wolfies.
I have
Sounds
two
good.
different brands of baking
Killed the
chocolate.
other
And the
one.
squares are different sizes.
Then go
All
with
we have
whichever
is
one's
Biggie.
biggest.
The other wolf got killed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crap.
When it comes to chocolate, more is always
here.
better.
All right.
Yes.
But let's pack up. We're going to pack up this. Oh, will you put down a workbench, please?
Yeah.
And only one time in my life have I ever uttered the phrase "that's too much chocolate," and it was. It was. It may not have been if it had been better quality chocolate, if I'm honest.
Uh-oh. Tom, I hear him. Get him. Shoot him.
Protect Biggie.
Wait, is that another one? No, okay.
There he goes.
Spence says my Watkins book has a recipe that wants cocoa powder, so I'm going to try that one.
I love cocoa powder.
Workbench is down. Bring it back up.
Now you just got to get the wolf up.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I get the stairs in.
I'm gonna say otherwise I can just dig in.
I don't know if that's going to be high enough. Oops. You don't need to dig in. You should be able to. Okay. Don't follow me. It's not going to work because maybe now.
Is it following you, or is he
No,
staying?
he's
I
stuck.
think he's stuck.
He's stuck. I gotta get him. I have to just. Maybe I can push him out.
Push him.
Trying to.
Push that butt.
There we go.
There we go.
What are you two doing? Do I want to know?
Okay.
Flipping over.
Right
Okay,
now, it's Biggie's on me.
Biggie's on you. Okay, I will scout ahead then. Follow me.
Mhm.
But give me a leash, a good distance.
Yeah.
A decent distance. Up. I hear it. Watch out. Stop. There's
Literally targeting Biggie.
yeah. I grabbed the meat. There, he's dead. I'm gonna go feed Biggie. Oh, all I have is wolf meat. You do you have any of the meat on you? I'll be back.
Nope, not uncooked.
All right, I'll be back. I need to grab more meat or something. Something Biggie can eat. They ate all the meat. I had dropped 20 deer meat down in there.
Probably what's in part kept them alive.
Yeah. No, it will definitely help you alive.
Seriously, with that red tinge, looks more like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2 stars keep that red hue to them and I'm running back. I'm gonna have to do this at night.
Hello, Lux.
No, another one is there.
Right
Smith
up.
says, I get big old bags of Dutch processed cocoa powder, so I'll have to make some adjustments to account for that, I think. Or see if I give enough of a fluff.
There we go. He'll eat, and that'll help heal him up. I'll grab the okay, grab that other piece of deer meat so you can put it back down in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna take point. Oops, this way.
Okay, how is this for an article title? I just love the title. The Secret Jewish History of the Lord of the Rings.
Of the
The Lord of the Ring.
There's
Yeah, it is published in the forward.
some like fighting words for most people. Like, people will come after you because you said Lord of the Rings.
Actually, this one cites its sources, so I will happily share it with you. But my favorite is the very last paragraph, because I have to admit this is very well done.
Gollum, turn back. Tom, turn back. Head this way, quickly.
65 years after the Fellowship of the Ring changed the fantasy genre forever. In 81, after his angry letter to a German publisher.
Nope, stop attacking.
He will attack. You have to. Oh, crap.
Save the puppy. Oh,
He's
no.
dead.
Dead.
The lady's dead.
Well, that's a dramatic way to end this week's episode.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, so close.
Tolkien can claim a Jewish relation. Nicholas Tolkien, who is kosher, Shomer Shabbat, and a writer like his great-grandfather. So, one of his great-grandsons, I guess, I don't know, converted.
Or someone married.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, it cites its sources based on like his own. A German publisher asked him to prove he wasn't Jewish before publishing his book, and he was like lost his shit. Yeah, we have those. Like,
in a very British professorial way, he told them to go fuck the right off.
Yeah, it was really well done, I hope.
Which honestly, like, I was a bit surprised. Like, there's a lot of latent racism in The Lord of the Rings, and it was oddly shocking to find out that, at least in writing, didn't know the man in real life, but at least in writing, to find out that he was not anti-Semitic. Like,
No, he was just a British nationalist.
Yeah. I think, Charlie, I sent you the link to the article. I think you will find interesting cites and sources.
Because I knew about the letter to the German publisher.
2 pages of FU.
It does quote one fantastic paragraph from one of the drafts. If I am to understand that you are inquiring whether I am of Jewish origin, I can only reply that I regret that I appear to have no ancestors of that gifted people. My great-great-grandfather came to England in the 18th century from Germany. If impertinent and irrelevant inquiries of this sort are to become the rule in matters of literature, then the time is not far distant when a German name will no longer be a source of pride. I trust you will find this reply satisfactory and remain yours faithfully, J.R.R. Tolkien.
I mean, I think that's about as rude as you can be. And
that is like the most eloquent way to say "Nunya, fuck off."
Yeah, pretty
much. I regret my Germanic heritage now.
Like, the only thing that would make that more Tolkien is if he signed it with all of this Elvish that we can't translate, because he never gave us the translation for all the bad words. Like, that's the only thing that would make that more Tolkien. Alrighty. So
let's head home.
And Lance is currently surfing. He's currently streaming over on the Surf channel, but he's been doing a lot of the aftermath of the Channel 5 unmasking lately, so I don't know if that's going to be happy good times. Because, damn. Andrew got outed as initially a sex pest, and then a full-on, like, that's a little, I don't know if I can actually say the word on Twitch.
Damn.
I know I can say the word on YouTube, but I don't know if I can say the word.
Tom startled me, and when you turned around, I was like, ah!
We talked about
Fenrig for a second.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Yes, they're seizing more of his stuff.
But
it's fantastic.
He's even worse of a person than I thought.
Yep.
Just saying something. Because usually when, you're driving across country lines, that's pretty awful.
Yep.
So Travis Tavern Society is currently streaming, as is Coffee Quills. If you would like to have more time, or if you'd like me to raid either of them, I can. Andrew Callahan from Channel 5. Like, he was doing some really good interviews and some really good, like, stuff, and got prominent enough that people were like, oh, what? People are still paying attention to you and they don't know? Well then, let me arrive with receipts.
Spence has no idea who that is. I don't either.
Yeah, if you're not the weird kind of terminally online that I am, his name may not be too big in your mind. His biggest claim to fame to the outside world was he's the guy that went on CNN and basically called them fear-mongering people that are destroying the country to their face.
Gotcha.
And it became a big thing, because how dare you say that on CNN?
Spencer, so I remember that.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of really good reviews and interviews, because he was his persona was so oblivious. He was able to get people of all different political persuasions to sit down. He had that talent that which is like, I don't know why people still talk like, "Hi, would you like to be in the new Sacha Baron Cohen movie?" No, like just say no.
We wanted to capture the wolf and kill the fowling Tom.
It's been a long day.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Brian
he
really
just
needs sorry, not sorry.
bad humor.
he
I think it's more of
just
these Brian's going to the. It wasn't me.
You wouldn't need.
but he just signed a deal with one of the major networks and was going to be doing a TV show, and that probably won't be happening now.
Fowling incoming. Knock him in the pit. I'll get him.
Because it's not just people saying that he did bad things. Like there are
There's receipts.
there are receipts,
Lots of receipts.
and it's kind of like, did not know this person, have no real, pony in this race, but it was nice seeing somebody that I thought was doing good, and then to find out, oh yeah, you're just okay. So yeah, but Lance has been going through all of that a lot, though. Over on his main, on this next, not on the main channel, it's on the Surf channel, it's on the Surf Times channel over on YouTube. He just did a really, really good video on what consent actually is. That like is all the way from like consent 101 through consent 501. Like it's your full course from like middle school, should you listen to the crab and kiss the girl, all the way up to like the ethics of intimate relationships. It's a really good video. Highly recommend. Had some really good metaphors in there to help explain things, and examples and stuff to explain things to people, because there's a certain crowd that wants to pretend that like it's impossible to understand what this means. Moderate oven. Oh my, how old is that recipe, Spence?
Moderate oven 350.
1925.
Okay, that makes sense then. Alrighty. I'm probably going to be punishing Brian with some over-ice when this stream is over. I'm not doing anything till at least February 3rd.
Yay!
Which is when we're bringing back Creation's Past. Gloria and I are working on topics now. If anybody has any suggestions, feel free to send it to me.
I might.
Let's see. Yeah, but I'm going to be.
It's going to be grand. We have big things planned.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For the spring season.
Need that in a moment.
Yeah, I was telling Jerry about some of the plans that we have, and in the sweetest way possible, he just looked at me and said, "Bitch, why you gotta call me out like that?" I just.
It's what I do. It's what I live for.
You could be doing stuff too.
Ain't nobody holding y'all back.
But, alrighty. Follow all of these wonderful people. If you go to projectshadow.com, you can find all of them listed over on the sidebar, in theory, unless I messed something up. But it's been weeks and nobody's complained, so I'm assuming everyone's there. And be on the lookout. Stuff will start appearing over there in the not too distant future. I'm just testing things to find the glorious answer of, am I over-promising? Because I don't want to start releasing things until I know I can actually do the things that I'm wanting to do. Anyway, have fun, everybody. Bye!